welcome and hello. Also, buenos.
So, here we are. The scrapyard.
Me gusta chocha. Anyway, welcome to Chapter 5, Black Mesa East Part 2.
This is a gravity
Alex.
gun my father was talking about.
Quit talking over me.
You can call it the zero-point energy field manipulator if you really want to.
Yeah, I really want to.
It's designed for handling hazardous materials, but we mainly use it for heavy lifting.
Oh, so it's designed to handle hazardous materials. Can I handle you with this shit? Get it? Alright.
Give it a try.
And just like that, simply by picking up the gravity gun, you have unlocked 0-point energy. Which is what's funny is that if you check this out in Steam, it says that only 43% of players have unlocked this achievement, which means that only 4 out of 10 players even have made it to this chapter. So what, they stopped playing, and the other 6 stopped playing before they even made it to this chapter. What?
The primary trigger emits a charge. You can punch stuff and send it flying. I found it handy for clearing minefields.
And just for the record, no, you cannot punt Alex with the gravity gun. But imagine you could. Like, there she goes flying like, oh.
Gordon! The secondary trigger lets you grab things. You can throw them with the primary. Once you've picked something up, you can drop it gently by pressing your secondary trigger again. Pick up some stuff and toss it.
Okay, well, let's slow down for just a split second to talk about these white paint cans. These can be tossed and chucked to leave white splats wherever they land. By the way, I'm not reading this out. That's just the way I speak sometimes. Yes, so these cans of white paint, why am I speaking like this? They show up everywhere from time to time, obviously, but it's not until now that we get to use them like this to make these white splats, and it takes the gravity gun, to achieve this kind of result. Organics are affected just as much, except for, friendlies like Alex or Eli, so don't even try that shit, it's no use. For now, let's just note and appreciate just how much ahead of its time this game was back in 2004. It's amazing.
Try grabbing those barrels from that ledge up there.
Can I grab your ass? Alright, sorry, Alex. Yeah, by the way, you can suck up objects from quite a great distance and then I just killed a crow. Did you see that? I just chucked a barrel into that drain pipe or whatever it is. So why I'm actually doing this, I know what I'm doing here. So what normally happens is chucking an object into that drain pipe sets off a murder of crows. They should just come flying out of there, running for their lives. There they go. But not tonight. Something is not working properly and it just keeps whacking. There goes another one. Alright, well, I certainly did not expect this to happen, but what are you gonna do? I'm playing an old build, an old version, so this happens with, older games. They act up and glitch out all the goddamn time. But one other thing that we can do here, we can pile up some stuff to get up over here and check out what's up on this ledge. And there's a few things. First of all, there's this supply crate full of 357 Magnum ammo. This crate is not randomized, which means it's always the same type of ammo, 2 cartons exactly. But there's something else. There is this old...
Gordon, build a stack and get up here.
Alex, I'm busy. Old HEV suit charger faceplate from Black Mesa. And this one, grabbing this one with your gravity gun and pulling it off of that ledge unlocks an achievement called Blast from the Past. Obviously, if you're hunting for,
Stacking some things. Grab something with your secondary trigger, then press the same trigger again to drop it gently.
In the meantime, Alex is growing really goddamn impatient with all of my, dilly-dallying and waffling about, and I just can't make up my goddamn mind. But check this out. There's this improvised swing made out of a car tire, tied to a piece of rope. So obviously it proves that Alex is into swinging. She's into that. That's lovely. I was kind of wondering if she was that kind of girl. We also have this phony propane tank, which is either completely empty because putting a bullet in it doesn't do shit. So before I go, because I'm not coming back to this area, I would love to, yes, crowbar every pallet and crate that they have going on here. Because, well, obviously they don't give a shit about this stuff, so I might as well, do some decluttering and, Anyway, now pile this crate on top of the other one, like this, and use it to get up. Where is Alex? Did she just bail on me? Like, normally this is not supposed to happen. Like, normally she will hang around as long as it takes for you to, like, come climbing up. But not tonight. And look at that sky. That's amazing. This is why I love this chapter. I don't know, like, there's no action, but I still love it. And look at that. Right off the bat, it says, beware of dog. I wonder who dog is. There she is.
Now let me call Dog. He loves to play fetch.
Go ahead. Be my guest.
Come!
Dog! Come! Okay, fellas. There he is. Dog. Just check this shit out. Quite literally.
Good doggy. Gordon, this
Nice
is Dog.
stars.
My dad built him to protect me when I was a kid. First model was about yay high.
Alex, like, when you said you wanted to have fun with me at the scrapyard, I figured, like, it would be just me and you. I'm, like, it's a nice dog, but really, I don't really swing that way. I'm not into that thing. I think it's called something, and, like, some countries actually ban it. Like, it's kind of illegal to do that. Like, you get caught having fun with a dog, you can end up in a lot of trouble. But before I join Alex and Dog, check out this merry-go-round. I almost forgot. Merry-go-round. And this shit is really fucked up. Can you imagine, like, Eli building this thing for his, like, daughter? For Alex? Seriously, you can get your head, like, bashed open just by playing with this thing. Also, Dog's gonna start, like, throwing crates and shit at me. Another one. No, don't give him any ideas, Alex. What is wrong with you? So, this merry-go-round, there's, like, no secret stuff involved in this thing. It's, like, not part of any achievement or Easter egg. This is just Valve, like, showing off, their physics and everything.
I'm Gabe Newell.
But, yeah, toss these crates right back at Dog. There's another one. There you go, you cunt. Oh, no, I figured it would, like, smash open on his head. But anyway, oh, yeah, just like that.
Dog, go get your ball!
Yeah, go get your balls, Dog. And yeah, speaking of which, about Dog's balls, check this out. He's gonna show it off to me in just a second. There it goes, his balls crawling away. So, believe it or not, but we can actually play with Dog's balls, or actually one of them. I don't know what happened to the other one. And check this out, we can try to make a basket. And if you pull this off, you will unlock another achievement, which, by the way, it can be a real bitch to get it to work. Yeah, it just takes a lot of luck. It's not so much about skill as it just really just, it really boils down to just pure luck. And sometimes you're in luck, sometimes you're not. And you only have so much time to pull this off if you're going to pull this off, because, like, Alex and Dog are not gonna mess around all day while you play with, Dog's balls and try to make a basket with it. So just toss it, and if you're lucky enough, it will drop right through that hoop over there. There's more where that came from. You might think the ball is right there, covered by that washing machine tumbler, is it? The entire time, which isn't the case at all. If you clip through before Dog lifts the tumbler, you'll find the ball missing. So it turns out it's not spawned right up until Dog goes to fetch it. Last but not least, if you punt the ball so far out of bounds that Dog can no longer get it, he'll be taken aback for a few seconds, then proceed to throw random shit, pallets, crates, slabs of rock. If you clear those up too, he'll literally stand there dumbfounded and flabbergasted, like, what the hell? And sometimes if both you and Dog try to grab the ball at the same time, this happens. So it's kind of a bit of a glitch, but it's really funny. And I had no idea this thing even existed until like I sat down to film this episode. So that's kind of, that's novelty. You learn something new every single day. And there I was thinking I was, a huge expert on this game, but, there's always something new, right? Under the sun. So, what do you mean? Oh, what the hell are you doing, doggy?
What is it, dog?
Uh-oh. Oh my god, what was that?
Combine sweeping the area. We've got to head back to the lab. Come on, Gordon.
And just like that, the Combine totally ruined my night. I was having fun with Alex and Dog and just tossing his balls around. By the way, if you hang back, look what happens. This attack helicopter is going to, first of all, they will start shelling this place with, hat crab canisters, and they are not fake. You can actually, whack some of the head crabs that will come crawling out of them. But another thing that I wanted to show off, look at that. First of all, the ball is coming with me, and I'll explain why in just a second. But this attack helicopter is kind of weird because if you hang back and watch it while Alex and Dog beat it, for instance, at one point it starts firing missiles at those huge drain pipes. The real question is, what's with those drain pipes? Alright, let's not mess around, pick up this ball, and catch up with Alex and Dog before I, get myself a new one ripped. Alex is waiting, Dog. Come on, hurry. By the way, this ball is coming with me, and here's why. Now, I bet you already know that the roller mine, aka the ball you used to play fetch with Dog at the scrapyard, can ride shotgun all the way to Ravenholm and then some, using your newly acquired gravity gun, of course. Obviously, it's nowhere near large enough to run down zombies, but it still makes for a great decoy and keeps them busy while you line up your shots. As for head crabs, well, those damn critters don't stand a chance. We're fucked big time. Alex, honey?
In there?
Where are you, Alex?
We're in the scrapyard airlock, stuck in a full auto cycle.
Is Gordon still with you?
Still here. Do you want me to, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, bang your daughter while we're stuck in the elevator? That's what people do when they're stuck in elevators. No? Alright.
Good. I want you to...
Dad?
Alex, that's it. I'm calling it now. Your dad almost said it. He would have said it, but he was about to say, I want you to something. He was about to say, I want you to bang in that elevator. Gordon, make me proud. Make that MIT education pay for itself. Lean into that shit with your crowbar. Smash it, Gordon. Come on, smash that shit.
Take Gordon out of here. Head for the coast. Do not go through Raven.
Coast? I didn't realize who...
Dad! Damn it! Dog, open the
Damn it.
airlock. Get us out of
Damn
here.
it, just bash it open. Right, tear it open. Come on, Dog. Come on.
Get it open! That's enough, Dog. Come on, Gordon.
I'm calling it now. This is all because of me. These guys had it really good. They had everything going until I showed up, and then all hell breaks loose over the course of what? How long have I been here? Less than an hour? All right, there she is. Fuck you. Something just pulled the ceiling,
You need
thing
to get
down.
out of
And
here. I can't leave my father. Dog, take Gordon to the Ravenholm tunnel.
No,
Circle around
I don't want to
and
go
meet up
through
with me.
Ravenholm.
Hurry!
Your dad was pretty clear about that. He said, do not go through Ravenholm, and now you're literally just sending me up to Ravenholm. This is not fair. That part where you get split up from Alex, right after the Combine raid on Black Mesa East, and it pulls down the tunnel right in front of your face. While Alex will then tell Freeman to clear out by way of Ravenholm, right? While she hangs back to save her dad. What's curious is all that racket and sounds of gunfire coming from Alex's side of things ain't as fake as you might like to think. Not clipping past the cave-in reveals a dead Vortigaunt, now shriveled up on the floor, right where Eli meets Gordon on his arrival at Black Mesa East. Also, the two other Vorts will appear to be fighting Metrocups, who will now be piling into the main lab like there's no tomorrow. Now, these Metrocups will never cease to spawn, and other than that, they are as real as they come. But what's really interesting is that apart from engaging Metro Cups spawning out of thin air, these forts will also take their time to juice up Freeman's suit with their little razzle-dazzle magic thing. Okay, well, before I go, something is off, and I swear to God, I never really paid attention to this part, and this is literally out of the blue for me. But it seems those forts, you know, on the other side of the all the rubble, it seems they are attacking my ball. They're like zapping my ball with their, you know, magic, whatever thing, you know. Yeah, see that? I wasn't wrong. Huh. Well, you know, that's news to me. I had no idea that was even a thing. I mean, it makes sense. Like, technically, this ball is, like, only Alex and Dog are scripted not to attack it, but on sight, whatever. All right, Dog. Well, it looks like this is where we say goodbye and part ways. That kind of sucks, right? Sucks to be you right now. You know, you have to pull Alex out of all that hot water. And there he goes, just like that. You know, you can kiss him goodbye. We're not gonna see him for a while yet. And I'm all alone, which is a tremendous relief. You know, Alex, like, she's not gonna put out. At this point, I'm pretty obvious that I'm wasting my time. And, you know, a true man, like they say these days, all these, like, red pill shit, that's what they say, right? A true man has to know his worth. So I know my worth. I have my ball and my gravity gun. And already this, you know, passage, it looks quite promising. Look at all the mess and all the furniture stacked up like someone was playing Tetris with, you know, furniture. I'm gonna bash every little piece of furniture into smithereens. Yeah, so like I said, this is a tremendous relief. I'm a lone wolf, you know. I was getting pretty fed up with all that, you know, matchmaking shit anyway. Like, Alex, like, if it's been 5 minutes on my first date and she ain't, you know, we ain't having bedroom fun yet, that's a waste of time. That's just the way I roll. Wasn't joking, I'm just kidding. Look at that, that's a new type of enemy, one we haven't seen yet. Everybody knows that's a fast zombie, obviously, you know, yada yada yada, but still, that's, you know, quite cool. And it looks like, you know, this zombie was trying to get in, and something stopped him. And when I say something, it must have been those two like security turrets over there on the wall across the room. Yeah, or maybe just, you know, like came crashing down to its death. So we have all these warning sights. I can't speak English today. Just smash the padlock with your crowbar. And yeah, that, you know what, that place looks promising. I can tell it's gonna be full of, you know, all things nice and fun and hunky-dory, and, you know, it's gonna make me feel real warm and fuzzy on the inside. By the way, like, when did I grow, you know, an extra pair of hands out of my ass? How am I even climbing this ladder with my back facing it? Makes no freaking sense. But, you know, it's Gordon Freeman, so I'm, knowing this guy, I'm not surprised. Yeah, for all I know, he might have, you know, 6 testicles and whatever. Anyway, and just down this hallway and around the corner, and oh, have you ever stopped to think about Ravenhall and Black Mesa East and just the way they are both set up? They seem to be right next to each other. And yes, you can see what could very well be Ravenhall's foreshadowing from atop the dam towards the end of Water Hazard. But that's old news, right? Everybody knows that. Literally everybody. What I did instead was knock lip around the Black Mesa East area, and while it reveals the tunnel that takes you straight into the ghost town is actually not that far out, and the part of it where it should be entering Ravenhall, well, it turns out to be right next to Black Mesa East. So I googled it, and this hand-drawn map that came up in my search outlines it pretty well. So if anything, Ravenhall, or at the very least its outermost edges, should be right on top of that ridge that crowns Black Mesa East. That means those decals you can see from a distance aren't entirely accurate. And if this map is anything to go by, the scrapyard where you hang out with Alex while she schools you on the use of the gravity gun would be right outside of Ravenhall, possibly even sharing a common border. Passing by that sealed-off tunnel is one thing, but let me tell you this gives me some next-level chills to think Ravenhall must be so very close, like right up there. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have a lot of fun. This is gonna be a night to remember. Welcome to Ravenholm, everybody. And this is the end of Chapter 5, Black Mesa East. And we're about to set foot in Chapter 6. We don't go to Ravenholm. Thanks everyone for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. You guys take care of yourself. Bye.